Hey, 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 it is Kim. Welcome to Farmhouse Craftaholics. We're going to make something with these mason jars. And I've got a little patriotic something in mind. I'll do it while I talk. I'll try. So I've taken some cardstock and I've kind of measured around my jar, right? Okay? All right. Like that. And I've just basically measured it so it's whatever that width was. So I'm going to cut that in. And as, where was I going with this? I got notes here to remind me. Oh yes, okay. So I run a private membership where we do crafting weekly. Typically I go live, but sometimes it's pre-recorded. Depends on what's going on. Last week I did a pre-recorded video, kind of like a watch party. Excuse me. But I was also live. I'm just going to make 3 of these. Pen. Okay. In the watch party, and I was able to stop and start the video as we were doing the live painting class together. And I did the pre-recorded video, and then I was able to stop it, and they were able to ask questions, and we could talk about it, and then we moved on, right? So it was very cool, actually. It was very neat. So I'm always experimenting with new and unusual things, but I am renovating the clubhouse, right? And they know it in there. I've told them. I'm renovating, it's called the Craftaholics Clubhouse. It's a creative club, and I'm renovating it to focus. I mean, I do projects every week because I love them, and again, if you see it and it's easy, you'll incorporate it. But my focus, I'm going to lean in to what I'm good at, which is encouraging people to believe in themselves and to teach creativity to them. Because it's like anything else, you can learn it, and you can learn to overcome the things that stop you. So I've done 3 of these. Like your fear of failure, right? Or your self-doubt. That's a good one, right? Like making a project and then thinking, oh, I don't know. Or comparison-itis, right? That's another nasty one that we have to face. And then also things like, well, how do I decide? How do I make this work? So I'm just making sure it's going to overlap. See that? It's overlapping, so I can tape it or whatever. Now I could put it on the outside. I might do one on the outside, but I think I'm going to put these on the inside for simplicity's sake and ease of being able to change them. Okay, so let's put these where you can see them. So I'm going to take one of these napkins and I'm going to do what I always do, which is pull apart the plies. Okay, so I'm going to do that to all of them. And because I'm using white cardstock, I think that should be fine. You might not need to do this, but I just find it might be better. Like, again, I am doing this on the fly, guys. I have not ever done it before, but I am not afraid of that. That does not scare me, right? I'm just like, I'll do it and I'll make it work because I know enough that I can fix whatever might come my way. Oh, there we go. So there was 2 plies on that one. Thank you, whoever sent these to me. I can't remember now, but I've been holding on to them for this time of year. So I am going to lean in and heavily focus on your creativity, right? Not just the project, but it's not about the project really. It's about the lessons we learn in the project, right? About how to deal with the things that stop us, how to grow the things we need to grow, how to, save money, all the things that stop us in our tracks. So I'm just gonna, can you see this? I'm wrapping this around, okay? And it's bigger than that, so that's cool. And I'm literally just using tape, guys, because I want this to be super fast, something you can throw together for any kind of picnic you might be having, right? Because, we're all in picnic mode, it's summer, right? And I'm gonna make this cover both sides. I don't think it's gonna matter, but I'm gonna make the napkin big enough that it covers all that white. All right, so fold that up. So that's what the clubhouse is. The renovations we're undergoing, if you want to call it that. I'm refining it. I'm boiling it down to what I'm really good at, which is encouraging and keeping even how to be creative simple. This is what I'm working through right now in my course, is refining, defining the how-tos, the progress path. There's going to be an actual progress path. I'm going to fold this over so you don't see it. So you'll know you're in the right place and you're doing the right things, and you're not trying to do all the things and like scaring yourself because you're like, oh, I can't do this and I don't know how to do that. Again, the creativity lessons are about the lesson and what you can learn from it that you can apply everywhere, not just to one particular project. So that's why I don't teach just painting or just crafting. I'm multimedia. I love all the things, right? I can't help it. I like anything where I have to do a few things together and really, showcase what's in here, right? So that's what's happening in the clubhouse. So it is open, and it's $21 a month. So we've done this, okay? I mean, guys, come on. I'm gonna roll this up, right? Into a little. This is why I want cardstock, right? And make it a bit smaller. Push that in there. Look at that. All right. Look at that. So that's one. Let's do this guy. So it's open. It's $21 a month right now. And there's a whole bunch of, like, if you go to farmhousecraftaholics.com or to the link that says Become a Rockstar Crafter down below here in the comments, you will see all the things that you get in there. But what's important about the things is what they're going to do for your creativity. I know, Donna, right? Like, well, you know me, right? Donna, you know I love, like, let's make it super simple so that it can get done, right? If it's super complicated and you have to learn a million things. Now, I didn't pull the napkins apart on that one, so let's see what happens, right? This is also a bit smaller, so I'm gonna cut this down. This one's going inside, so I'm gonna cut it down a little bit. I don't think it's gonna matter, but again, flying by the seat of my pants on this, right? Because that's how I create. All right, so I want so anyway, I'm going to be renovating over the whole summer. Oh, thank you for the stars, guys. So the older lessons we have in there, although I naturally talk about this thing, I'm going to be more in, what's the word? Focused, more, like, not specific. There's a good word for, and it starts with an I think. Where I'm going to be intentional, more intentional, that's the word. Did anybody else think like that? You're like, it's floating around in there somewhere, right? I'm going to be more intentional about teaching the creative process, the creative mindset, the creative roadblocks, so that no matter what your chosen medium, might be paint, you might love to paint oil, you might love to paint acrylic, you might love to, I don't know, crochet, quilt, whatever. All the lessons that go with the projects apply, right? In the sense that to be creative, we all face these things. So if you're quilting and you're struggling, if you're, whatever, crafting and you're struggling, if you're feeling self-doubt about any of your projects, if you're feeling self-critical, like that nasty little guy on your shoulder saying, well, that's not as good as anybody else's, blah, 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 blah. That's how I feel about that guy. All right, so we got this one, and I didn't finish the inside. I don't think it's going to matter, but you could, right? Totally do you, right? If it bothers you, then do it. So I'm going to put this one inside, and we'll see if it makes a difference, right? So let's squeeze this guy in there. Smaller. Because it's the cardstock, it goes in, right? You see that? And then it pops open. So, I like it. I do. And you could totally squeeze a little piece of tape in there, right? And there we go. I want this to face the front. So back here is the mason jar thing. There we go. So it looks like that. So now we have two, right? So we're thinking picnic, right? So can you imagine where I'm going with this? We're not going to put food in there, right? But I'm going to do the other one a different way, right? Just so you can see that there's options. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, the club is open now, but the price will be going up in September when I'm officially finished renovating, okay? Super practical. Yes, I am. I love a practical project, right? Look behind me, right? I don't paint just for the sake of painting. I don't want just a painting. That's just me, guys. I like it to have some kind of use. So yeah, practical is me too, right? And also practical in the sense that I like to use what I have on hand. My hubby and I were just talking about this yesterday. I don't go shopping a whole lot. You don't see a lot of shopping videos from me because I don't spend a lot of time shopping. I like to use what I have on hand, which is enough, right? And I like to reuse things that I've already got here. So I'm not spending a lot of money shopping. I don't know if this is 1 or 2. I think that's, okay. So isn't that cute? Isn't that a cute napkin? So, so practical, yes, for sure I am that, right? But I'm also, I understand the struggles of the creative mind and how we can get this far in life and still feel like we're not creative, truly creative, like deep in our bones, know that we're absolutely, positively a creative person, unapologetically creative. That's what I want for you guys, right? And that I can teach you. So you can join the clubhouse now. It's open all the time right now. I may close the doors in September if I decide to do a little tiny course in there or something. We'll see, right? Price will be going up in September as well because it's going to be much more focused, much more intentional. Let me see. I want to see the front of this to make sure I'm getting as much of that flag as I can. I want this to be pretty. So, can you see what I'm doing here? Anyway, so you can find me for the information on that is farmhousecraftaholics.com/craft club. That's what we call it right now. You go to that page. There's a link down here that says become a rock star crafter because that's what I want for you, a rock star creator. That's where it's all happening, right? That's where it's all going to take place in there. So, you're welcome to join. There's a Facebook group. There's where we can chat about everything creative, right? And get to know each other. And there's a private website with a ton of projects on it. There we go. All right, so I am thinking on this one, I'm just gonna put this on the outside so you can see, you can do that too, right? So I'm gonna make sure, there we go. I'm just deciding what part I want to show, right? I'm gonna showcase here. So, I'm thinking like this. You could showcase the red and white stripes more. So I'm going to wrap this around. First I'm going to tape this down. These are going to be super simple and easy to change. That's what I want. So you could do this for every, it doesn't take as long as when I'm doing it because I'm yapping here. But you'll be able to change this for every occasion, really. Like if you had birthday napkins, you could do this for a birthday picnic, or if you have, I don't know, summer, whatever, summer stuff, right? Stuff going on in the summer. So this is going to go on here. I'm going to wrap this around here. Push that down like a little present. Grab some tape. And let's just finish this up. So yeah, we have a website, we have a fabulous little Facebook group. I go live typically every week in the Facebook group on Thursdays at 2. Not always, sometimes I have other commitments, but that group is my top priority, to be honest, right? Like that group, they always get me. If I'm available to do a live, it's going to be there. I will do that. I will always, there we go. There we go. I will always be thinking about that, right? They are a top priority to me. So, because they're there, we're there to make change, right? So there we go. 1, 2, 3. So you can put them inside or outside, right? So also, if you want to know more about it, you're not ready to join us now, you know, it's summer and all that, get on my email list because I will be announcing it there. Check it out. So let's see if I can put these so you can see them. No. Just, you know, because why not? Right? You see my silverware. There we go. Cool, right? Super simple. Let's see if I got this for the picture, right? There will be a picture later. There's always a picture. So there you go. Get on the email list and you will hear about it on the email list as well. In September, I will be talking about it a lot more when I open the doors, because I may be closing the doors to the membership so that we can just totally work together. But right now, during renovation mode, you're free to join us at farmhousecraftaholics.com/craft club. And don't forget to join the Facebook group because that's where all the fun kind of happens. Kind of, for sure it does. And that's where you can ask me questions and we can connect socially because you can't really do that on a website. And but it's a private group just for us that are focused on up-leveling our own creativity, right? Whatever that means for you. It can mean all kinds of things. But you all know when you're feeling a little less than not truly creative, if you're feeling like that, then you can benefit, right? No matter how skilled you are, I'm more concerned about what's in here, right? I'm way more concerned about what's in your head and how you feel about yourself compared to your skill level. Skill is just experience. Skill is just practice, right? But understanding your deeply, truly, absolutely a creative person, no matter what anybody else says. That's what I want for you. All right, guys. So what do you think? I want you to be a rock star creator. So I love it. I think it's kind of the cutest little thing. And like I say, for all the different holidays, all the different events, any weddings, whatever, put them on a table with wedding napkins. Like, it's a cheap, practical solution, right? And you probably have a million mason jars. If you're a farmhouse crafter and you don't have a mason jar, I may have to question your farmhouseness. All right, guys, that's it for today. I love you all. Make sure you get on the wait list, or not on the wait list, on the email list, on the email blast, so that you can hear when I'm going to be live next time. Bye for now. Love you. Have a great day.